We have discovered happiness. We know the way. We have found the exit out of the labyrinth of thousands of years. Friedrich Nietzsche in The Antichrist. Our story begins with the sounding of a clock and the turning of a key. During the reign of Ludvig XIV, often referred to as the Sun King, a peculiar ritual was being performed every full moon in Versailles. The servants would bring a lord's two-mechanism freestanding clock to the great hall whilst the heads of the noble houses gathered. Then an old man, barely able to stand, was brought forward, and the orchestra behind the intricately decorated screens would start playing a melody, slowly at first, then picking up speed. The old man, never called by name, only by title, the master of selection, would read aloud the names of those present. Held up by the servants, he would then slowly wind up the clock mechanism, then let it run. Like a freewheel, the mechanism would spin, a wheel of fortune, if you will, and randomly end up stopping at the coat of arms of one of the families present. The choir would then sing the glory of the heavens and the blessings of the king. The master of selection would then pick up a bell and ring it. King Ludwig was not present at these ceremonies, as it was not for him the bell tolled. It was not from him whom the favor was sought. The selected family would rejoice, and the following banquet was an example of the utmost extravaganza, with a grand orchestra playing behind the screens. Our records of these events are merely rumors, passed along the generations of descendants of those servants. A generation later, during the French Revolution, when soldiers would storm the houses of these noble families, they would not find a single person alive or dead inside. Instead, the walls and window panes were decorated with elaborate clockwork mechanisms, wax and cloth facsimiles with intricate motions mimicking humans. Columns of gold, cloth, and clockwork, looking out the windows with empty eyes. The revolutionaries who raided these houses later claimed that an eerie melody was haunting their dreams. This is the legend of the King's Clock, and the starting point, as good as any, for our journey into the World Machine. World Machine is a collection of fiction and fancy, and all resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental, just as the king wants.